So Justin Trudeau has announced his resignation as the Liberal Party leader. Um, this comes shortly after meeting with Donald Trump. Um, and in that meeting, I'm pretty sure they discussed the whole tariff situation, um, and Canada becoming the 51st state of the United States, where Trump also suggested that Trudeau could be the governor. So to me, that sounds more like a sunning session more than two political leaders of major countries getting together to discuss politics and how they can cooperate moving forward. So let's get into this video of his resignation announcement.
My friends, as you all know, I'm a fighter. Every bone in my body has always told me to fight because I care deeply about Canadians. I care deeply about this country, and I will always be motivated by what is in the best interest of Canadians. And the
I
fact
highly
is,
doubt that. I'm sorry.
despite best efforts to work through,
I'm sorry. It really bothers me when politicians have these woe is me, holier than thou type speeches, and then the actions don't match anywhere near it. Didn't the truckers strike happen under Justin Trudeau? Wasn't he trying to like quite literally force Canadian citizens to get vaccinated? I mean, whatever your stance is on vaccinations in general, that's none of my business. That's a personal choice. Um, but to force someone to take something that they don't necessarily agree with um, is beyond me. And then the whole economy of Canada seems to be in shambles. Now, I've never set foot in Canada. I would love to visit Toronto one day, but those two things alone don't sound like you fighting for the best interests of Canadians. That's just me.
Parliament has been paralyzed for months after what has been the longest session of a minority parliament in Canadian history. That's why this morning I advised the Governor General that we need a new session of Parliament. She has granted this request, and the House will now be prorogued.
Yeah, they've been paralyzed for months because, buddy, you ain't been looking the hottest. It seemed like Canada and United States was headed in the same direction. You know, the United States obviously changed course somewhat. We have yet to see truly um, with the re-election of Donald Trump. You know, now that Justin Trudeau is out, what's Canada gonna do? What direction they want to take? Who do they want to go with? That's the that's a question that has yet to be answered. We shall see.
Until March 24th. Over the holidays, I've also had a chance to reflect and have had long talks with my family about our future. Throughout the course of my career, any success I have personally achieved has been because of their support and with their encouragement. So last night over dinner, I told my kids about the decision that I'm sharing with you today. I intend to resign as party leader, as prime minister, after the party selects its next leader through a robust, nationwide, competitive process.
Yeah, I'm not too mad about that, especially after coming to the United States, visiting Trump with at Mar-a-Lago. And, you know, like I don't really agree with Trump on a lot of stuff, but Trump has this superpower, if you will, to expose political leaders' weaknesses. And when your country sees you get sunned, essentially, you look weak. I don't think whether you agree with left leaning liberal politics or right leaning conservative politics, neither one of those sides like any sense of weakness. Now, each side interprets weaknesses differently, but regardless, weakness is not truly acceptable. And when you come over to the United States and you have a meeting with the next president of the United States, and he essentially tells you, get in line or face these tariffs, and let's go ahead and combine them resources under the United States flag, and you can be governor of the state of Canada. Bro, come on, man. How more down bad can you get as a political leader on the world stage? So, it'd be interesting to see who the Canadian citizens choose next, or however their voting process works. I don't, like I said, I don't know anything about Canada, let alone their politics. So, don't necessarily know how that whole process will go. But if Parliament is the one to make the decision on who is the next party leader and who will be the next minister of the Canadian country, and it'll be interesting to see what direction they go in. Because to me, from my perspective, Trump not playing with these people. I mean, he's not playing about this Greenland situation. He's not playing about this Panama Canal situation. And it could be negotiation tactics, it could be scare tactics, whatever the case may be. But the fact that Trump is even bold enough to suggest some of the things that he suggested before he's even inaugurated in office kind of lets you know where his head is at. The whole cryptocurrency thing, like trade, energy, taxes, it's all spinning up headlines. It's all getting people talking and getting people interested and anxious to see where we really headed. So these other countries, our allies, things of that nature, they're gonna have to get in line. They're gonna have to get on board. They're gonna have to get with it. Because from my perspective, Trump is not playing. But like I said, we have yet to see it. We have yet to see any policy get enacted. So we're just gonna have to wait till January 20th and after. But with that being said, man, appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all for the support. Always be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.